Hello, my name is Erik, but please call me Hawk. I'm a course instructor and author for Berklee Online, and I'm here today to get you set up quickly and producing beats fast using a couple of Beatport sample packs. For this demonstration, I'll use the Ultimate Trap One-Shots by Platinum Sounds, a collection of trap one-shot samples, and Rises, Drops, and Impacts 5 by Sample Station, which is a collection of risers and drops samples that I can use to transition my beat from one song section to the next. Okay, let's do this. First, I'm going to drag some samples from the sample pack directly into Live's drum rack to create a drum kit that I can play. So I'll start by dragging my drum rack onto a track. And you can see I've already added the Platinum Sounds and Sample Station sound packs here. And there's my drum rack. And let's look for some sounds. I think I'll add some kick drums first. Just snooping around here. Oh, I think I'm going to do this song in the key of F. So I want to make sure that my kicks are tuned to that key. Sounds cool. Let's check out another one here. I like that one. Let's go with that one. And I'll put it on the general MIDI drum note standard of C1. Check my keyboard here. There we are. That's nice. And what else do we have here? So let's add one other kick drum. Maybe one that's not quite so loud. Let's take that one, put it on C sharp. And let's find some other drum samples. How about a... Actually, I think I'll go for that one on C sharp instead. And then let's add a snare drum on D. Again, I'm following the general MIDI drum note standard. Like that one, we'll do this one. So I'll drag that to D. Let's drag this one to E. And maybe a clap on D sharp. Like that one. And then some hi-hats, which we'll put on F sharp 1. F sharp 1. kind of like that one better. Let's do that one. We'll open hi-hat on A sharp 1. And there's a good basic drum kit to start with. Okay, now that the drum kit is built, let's write a beat. So I'm going to record my beat into a clip, and I want to turn on my metronome. I've decided on 140 beats per minute for my tempo. I've got a 1-bar count off, and I'll start playing with some ideas here and then go into record when I've got something I like. So we'll open that clip up. I'll drag it up to the top here. Take a look at what I've got. And I think I'll quantize it to 16th notes. Check, make sure my quantized settings are at 16th notes. They are. We're good. And then I can decide on what part of this I want to work with. I kind of like it starting here. Set my loop race and my start time right there. And I don't like these, but I do like this bar. So I'll just take this and scoot it over here. And that way I can get 4 bars, nice and clean here. Set my other side of my loop brace. And now I'm going to go into overdub mode and add some more parts. Quantize that. Maybe add a clap. Out of overdub mode, cook up the hi-hat part. Something like that. scoot one more of these over here like this. A little editing. Turn off the click track. All right, that's sounding pretty good. Now let's add a catchy melody riff on top of the beat. So I will drag a sample from the one-shot sample pack into a simpler. So we'll start by putting a simpler on a track. And there's my simpler. And we'll go back to those platinum sounds. And there were some other lead sounds I ran into here. And remember, this is in the key of F, so we want to stick with F. That's kind of cool. We'll just use that. So I'm just going to drag that right on here. And now I'll be able to play this from my keyboard. A little bit higher. And let's record an idea. So this is the track I'm going to be working on. This is the clip I'm going to be working on. I'll come up with some ideas first, and then I'll just enter into clip record mode. So I'll give myself a little count off here. So turn on the counter, the click, and the metronome. Turn on the metronome, and here we go. I like that. Let's look at what we have here. Set our loop brace. And a little quantize, tighten things up, and take a listen. You know, I'd like to do that again, because that was kind of fun. I'm going to go and grab a simpler, put it on another track here. Do the same process again. Find one of those one-shot sounds in the key of F. That one's too similar. Ooh, that's nice. Let's do that one. Drag that in there. And again, I'll do the same thing. I'll press play and come up with an idea, and then I'll record it when I'm ready to record something. Kind of a cool idea. I'll record that. Set my loop brace. Maybe I want this note to last a little bit longer. So I'll just drag it out. Nice, that's sounding great. Now let's add a riser to our beat so that we can push our groove forward and into the next song section. So for that, we're going to go to our sample station's risers, and there's 140 beats per minute risers here. So let's open this up and see if we've got something that will work. These are actually in the key of F. We can see risers in the key of F. Take a listen to a few. That's kind of crazy. I like that one. Let's just put that right on as a clip. And now when we play the beat, it's going to sound like it's moving forward and going somewhere. We can transition this into another song section or whatever we'd like. We can even try a different one here. That's kind of cool. Let's try this one. So this time I'll move that down there, make sure the clip is stopped, and then trigger the whole scene from here. Sweet, that's sounding great. Now you can take that same methodology and build a bunch of 4, 8, or usually 16 bar loops or song sections, and then string all those different song sections together for a complete song. And there you have it. Have fun building a track.